Okay, guys, how you guys doing? Alright. Ready? Okay, guys. So, yesterday we won against Kansas City, lost against Ole Miss, and we're playing number 1 Ohio State. We did play them last year. Ohio State. I don't know. I know we lost, but I don't think about that much. So that last year the good team that came down to us was South Alabama. So we do play them this year. That's good. But let's get into the game. It really matters. The number 1 team in the nation right now, Ohio State. We're playing them. Let's go.
When you have number 1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Glad to have you with us from Dick Stadium in Kent, Ohio, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Wallach and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense will get the ball first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Golden Flashes decide to punt it away. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So Ohio State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's a hit. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Graham. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line.
Come on, we can stop here to the football.
And they got the completion, but still looking at a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Porter. Touchdown, Ohio State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
The Golden Flashes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line.
Hold on one second, guys.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Golden Flashes line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Touchdown, baby.
And he runs it in.
What we needed.
Touchdown, Kent State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They took it 71 yards down the field. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Try to stop him.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Quickly complete. How about that weight room work? He's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Oh, he's got some space. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first
Come
down.
on.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. To the air, it's Sayin. They're working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. And the Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab on the left. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Buckeyes have this offense rolling. Motion from the wideout. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Set to kick this one away.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. To the ground with the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. And he's swallowed up at the line.
Swallow, what up?
Defensive tackle. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout.
There we go. Good
Complete
pass.
to the left. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
6'5" to hold the blocks better.
He is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Etheridge. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now this defense could really use a stop on 3rd down as the offense has had its way.
There we go.
Snagged in the middle.
There we go. There we go.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Fires to the middle.
Gotta hold
That
up,
incomplete
lady.
pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here.
There we
They're
go.
making it hard for this
30
quarterback to go
inches.
to work.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Golden Flashes come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room
We gotta go
to pick
for
it
it,
up.
man.
Timeout
Thump
called
from the
here by
block.
the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll run play action.
Oh,
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown.
my fault.
Buckeyes.
I rushed
And
that.
what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Michigan has the lead right now, but unless Desmond Howard or Anthony Carter come running out of that tunnel, I'm not ready to say this one's over. They're up by a field goal over Stanford. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Golden Flashes headed quickly to the line. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man to the left. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rushes on him.
Come
And
on.
the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end.
Here we go.
He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right. And maybe the other... And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Trying to ball his way in. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Fourth and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? Looking to throw. Bringing the heat.
Here we go.
Touchdown, golden fashion.
What we needed.
Fit it in the window for the score.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
14.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Graham. Nice job by the kickoff.
What is this? I don't know. No. Okay, yeah.
Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll
I
stop
was
him at the
pressing that button
16.
when I was in it, but
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 6. Yard line. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
wide
He's got it on the
open.
outside. Finds a seam. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Kent State, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Etheridge. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Going right to work up top. Pulls it in. It's West. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of...
Going for the big play. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Fires left. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed near the marker. It's Graham. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Lacey. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Graham. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Lacey. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air, it's Sayin. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defensive coordinator was really pleased with his unit after registering 3 sacks last week. He wanted to add a few more wrinkles in their blitz packages to see if they could build on that in this game. So far, they hadn't gotten to the QB until that last play just now. Now let's find out if they can crank up the heat.
Working that left side.
Play moments.
Down Buckeyes. And they take it in for 6 more points. A lot of glorious days in the now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
No.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down.
Good intro.
Glad to have you with us from Dick Stadium in Kent, Ohio, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on a team that ranks in the...
Let's keep this going. Hopefully we win our first conference game of the season.
They go to the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Got it in the middle. It's Phillips. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
It's me.
And the Golden Flashes are at the line, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Throws to the tight end.
How, man?
And the first drive ends with a pick. Got room on the return. And they'll close in on him after a good...
Nah, man, I'm restarting this shit. That's bullcrap. That's all, yeah. There's no way. Like, he went right through him. Like, that's bullcrap. I'm not gonna shit.
Glad to have you with us from Dick Stadium in... They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive.
Of course not.
Into the open. Heading to the end zone. And he'll... The Golden Flashes will have it 1st and 10. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
He's got it still on his feet. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to sneak it.
And 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kent State.
What we needed.
The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense knew exactly. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Got a man. It's Banks. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Golden Flashes want to move quickly. Off play action on 1st down. quickly to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. This time he's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Etheridge. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Golden Flashes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Banks. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Throw that, bro.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Looking to the big tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in Red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
And the Golden Flashes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Now adjusting. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Whoa.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16.
It's so hard to defend these guys. You know, it's 1st and 10. Everything's available to you. You don't know if it's run or pass, and then you add in the scrambling element with the quarterback. He does.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
And that is a...
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to power their way ahead. And 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage from no gain on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Kick is good. The offense has... And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Throws toward the end zone.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, he had it. The deep. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21.
42, Spider.
The pull and throw off the RPO.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Nice move to keep running. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown.
There we go.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. And this to put them on top as we get close to closing time.
All right, 2 minutes left, and then we can do this.
Splits the... They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Gotta hold up ball 13.
A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Hey, listen, it's hard for an offense. When you're trailing late in the game, you've got to throw to get back in. The defense already knows it anyway. On top of that, you've got this weather that you have to deal with. These conditions are not conducive to playing pitch and catch. This is a big uphill battle for this offense.
And this is a big 3rd down for this offense, man. I'm really interested to see how they attack, because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they want to get a stop.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. And here we go. Down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Right down the middle. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. 4th down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Jukes his way for more. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point?
Let's one more game, guys. One more. Then we're done for this night. We gotta beat the UTEP Miners. We're a better, way better team. I'll find out.
Glad to have you with us from Dick's Stadium in Kent, Ohio, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA. The Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Pocket breaking down.
I can't hold
And
the ball,
a missed
man.
opportunity. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the quarterback will be slung down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure is coming in, and after the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Another.
Really can't do nothing. This is very irritating.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
You just have not seen this
Fucking
offense
overthrow
look
these
very
people,
sharp
bro.
so far in this game. Running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. You've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
That's caught. It's Phillips. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. You're not able to get it done.
Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Golden Flashes are threatening on 1st and goal.
Touchdown, guys.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kent State. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Golden Flashes! A great catch and run for 6.
Shit, can we go fucking 29?
They have work
That'd
in
be
front
awesome.
of them on 3rd and short from the 42.
Like all ours. UTEP.
From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Etheridge. And the Golden Flashes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Now the play fake. That pass is well off.
Wow, okay.
Convert on
Kick a
3rd
field goal.
down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out.
There we go.
It is true as he puts...
I don't do halfway,
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet.
Didn't do that.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He caught it.
There we go.
Excellent
Good job,
coverage
guys.
by this.
I can't pick a play.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Let's go.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. That's caught. It's West. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game.
Week 8 is the halfway point. Not bad. Kansas State Middle Tennessee are undefeated. They're North Texas. Very good for them. We only have two more home. So we only have two more home games. We got them today, Missouri State, and then Kansas State. The rest of our games are away. All right, let's go play Missouri State.
Glad to have you with us from Dick's Stadium in Kent, Ohio, home to the Gold.
All right, let's get this.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Picked off.
No. All right, I'm calling it a night. Off of that, Rips. I'm gonna call it a night.